Good morning everybody, I am Sridhar Reddy. Today my topic is Rutherford atomic model. Rutherford atomic model is also called as the alpha scattering experiment. Why it is called as the alpha scattering experiment? If you observe, in the Rutherford atomic model, E uses the alpha particle. So alpha particles are obtained from the source of the polonium. So he taken the polonium element, which is a radioactive element, which emits the alpha particle. These alpha particles are passed through the very thin gold foil, and the thickness of the gold foil is taken in the range of the 100 nanometers. So very thin gold foil, gold element is taken, and he allowed the passage of the alpha particle through the gold foil. Immediately this gold foil is surrounded with a screen, and the screen is coated with the zinc sulfide. What is the use of the zinc sulfide? Any alpha particle which comes from the polonium, if penetrates to the gold foil, it touches the screen. Whenever it touches the screen, immediately it gives you the one flash. What is the use of this flash? Based on this flash, E identifies how many alpha particles are penetrated to the gold foil and touches the screen. So this is the concept of the Rutherford model. Immediately, what he observed. So if you observe the Rutherford model, E passed the nearly 20,000 alpha particles. So he passed the 20,000 alpha particles through the gold foil and he observed. How many observation? So entire Rutherford model is consisting of the 3 observation, 3 explanation, 3 drawbacks. That's all. This is a very, very important. So whenever he passed the 20,000 alpha particles through the gold foil, the first point he observed, the most of the alpha particles, nearly 99.9% of the alpha particles are passed through the gold foil and they touches the screen. Ultimately they gives the flashes. So most of the alpha particle, nearly 99.9% of the alpha particle which comes from the polonium, they penetrates to the gold foil and they touches the screen. This is the first observation. Second observation, few alpha particles are deflected with angle theta. Few alpha particles deflected with angle theta. Now look at here. Alpha particle comes here like this, falls on the gold foil. Immediately they reflected with the angle theta. So comes like this and deflected with the angle theta. How many alpha particle he observed? Few alpha particles. Number 3 observation. Very few particles are deflected with angle 180. Nothing but the alpha particle comes from the polonium like this and it collides with the gold foil. Immediately it deflected with the 180. Nothing but same path with the opposite direction. So these are the 3 observations he made during the Rutherford atomic model. Once again, what are the observations he observed? 1. He passed the 20,000 alpha particles. Whenever he passed the 20,000 alpha particles, nearly 99.9% of the alpha particles pass through the gold foil and touches the screen. No objection. Number 2, few alpha particles are deflected with angle. So like this, and they deflected with the angle theta. Only very few particles, we can say only one particle deflected with the angle 180. So these are the observation made by the observation. We have 3 explanations. Number 1, if you observe, why the 99.9% of alpha particle passes through the gold foil? Why? So for this one, he says that most of the atom is empty. Atom is hollow or empty. Nothing is there. That's why all the alpha particle passes through the gold foil and touches the screen immediately. Number 2, why the few particles are deflected with the angle theta? Why very few particles are deflected with the 180? For this one, he says that atom will have the spherical shape and exactly at the center of the atom we will have the positive charge. Positive charge is located exactly at the center of the atom, which is called the nucleus. So nucleus was invented by Rutherford. Not only invented the nucleus, also he calculated the radius of the nucleus. I am not saying the atomic radius of the nucleus. And the radius of the nucleus is observed in the range of the 10 to the power of minus 15 meters, which is called the 1 Fermi. 1 Fermi is equal to 10 to the power of minus 15 meters. What is the value? It is the radius of the nucleus. That's why Rutherford model has given the 2 important features. One, he discovered the nucleus. Not only he discovered the nucleus, he calculated the radius of the nucleus. Ultimately, second point says that positive charge is located exactly exactly at the center of the point, center of the atom, which is called the nucleus. Whenever the positive charge is present exactly center of the atom, immediately alpha particle whenever comes closer to the nucleus, immediately alpha particle also will have the positive charge. So positive charge, immediately repulsion takes place, ultimately they reflected with the angle theta. Why very few particles are deflected with the 180? Whenever alpha particle exactly collides with the center of the nucleus, immediately it is reflected in the same path. Means that this alpha particle comes here, exactly collides with the center of the nucleus and deflected with the 180. That's why few particles are deflected with the theta, very few particles are deflected in the 180, because the positive charge is located exactly at the center of the atom, which is called the nucleus. Nucleus will have the positive charge. Alpha particle also will have the positive charge. Whenever positive charge come closer to the positive charge, immediately diffraction takes place. Immediately it deflected with the angle theta. Whenever it collides with exactly center of the nucleus, it deflected with the 180. Third point. So he says that electron rotates around the nucleus. Electron rotates around the nucleus in a circular manner. It is much resembles with the planetary motion, because the sun will be the center point and remaining planets revolves around the sun in a circular manner. In the same manner, electron also rotates around the nucleus in a circular manner. That's why this model is also called the planetary model. It also called the planetary model. So these are the explanation for his observation immediately. What are the drawbacks you are having? So already I mentioned drawbacks also. We have the three drawbacks. Number one, whenever electron is rotates around the nucleus in a circular manner under the influence of the positive charge. So nucleus will have the positive charge, electron will have the negative charge. Ultimately, positive charge attracts the electron towards the nucleus. So whenever it rotates in a circular manner, it must and should lose the energy continuously and come closer and closer to the nucleus. After some time, it should be fall in the nucleus. Whenever electron falls in the nucleus, immediately bombardment takes place. Atom must be collapsed, but atom is stable. So this is the main drawback of the Rutherford alpha scattering experiment. Number two, whenever electron loses energy continuously, immediately the spectrum must be the band spectrum. Band spectrum is nothing but bunch of the lines you have to get. Whenever you observe the spectrum must be the bunch of the lines, which is called the band spectrum. But we are getting the clear distinct lines. The clear distinct lines you are getting. So he cannot explain why it is giving the clear distinct lines instead of the band spectrum. Actually you have to get band spectrum, but we are getting the line spectrum. So he could not explain this also. Last and final one. He could not explain the position of the electron and the velocity of the electron. The position of the electron and the velocity of electron also could not explain by the Rutherford. These are the three drawbacks you are having. First drawback, if you observe, whenever electron rotates around the nucleus in a circular manner, under the influence of the positive charge, electron must lose energy continuously, come closer to the nucleus. After some time, it should fall in the nucleus. Atom must be collapsed, but atom is stable. Whenever it emits the energy continuously, it should give band spectrum, which is called as the bunch of the lines, but we are getting the line spectrum. It also could not explain by the Rutherford. Third and final one, it could not explain what is the position of the electron, what is the velocity of the electron also. Thank you.